up guys, Silverblade22 here, bringing you another Silver Squad builder on my channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Eredivisie, which is something that quite a lot of you have kind of said that you'd like me to do, which is absolutely fine because there's some really cool players out there in the Eredivisie, and this was actually quite a hard squad to do, to be honest, because there's so many really cool silvers in the Eredivisie. And what I kind of did was I kind of decided I'll try out some of the slightly more new ones, or some of the ones I didn't really pay much attention to last year. Obviously, there's a few players who've maintained their positions, but there's still players in the Eredivisie like St. Graven, who is absolutely awesome. I really would have used him if I will probably use him in future videos quite a lot. There's still plenty of other really good players, as I say, in the Eredivisie. I nearly used Kramer as well because he had a really good inform last year, but I decided to swap it out and use someone else. Anyway, let's get straight into it. We've got Brad Jones in there. Obviously, he's moved. I think, was he at Liverpool? I think he was at Liverpool before this. And I don't even know if he's on loan, to be honest. I should have done my research, really. But he's at Feyenoord. Let me know in the comments below. And I've got a few Feyenoord fans on the channel. So he's a really, really top quality keeper. I've really enjoyed using him. And I know he's non-rare, and there are a few other rare options, but I'll talk about him a little bit more in the video. Johansson is the right back that I chose. He's got decent pace. He's got decent dribbling. He's relatively good defensively. And he's 5'9". He's a little bit too attacking, to be quite honest. He did leave a few holes at the back, but overall, I can't complain too much, as his pace did sort of help him catch up. First centre back I've got is St. Just, who obviously has that 80 pace, and which is going to make him a very popular player. He's 6'1", which is very nice as well. He's got high medium work rates, which is a little bit disappointing because you kind of do feel it. Same as Johansson, he does push up a little bit more than I'd like. But anyway, Sanchez is a very, very good centre back. He's the only inform in this team, as there's still not that many informs out at the time of recording this. He's got 74 pace, 75 defending, 82 physical. He's 6'2" with that medium high work rate, and that medium high work rate is more how I like it to be. I would prefer both the centre-backs to have the same, but anyway. Left back, we've got Brennett. Now, there is, I think there's Hops as well who you could use, who has slightly better physical, a little bit less pace, but the reason I went for Brennett was because he's a little bit taller, not quite as good offensively, but a little bit quicker, and he's got better defending, and I just kind of like the look of Brennett, to be honest. I think he was actually a little bit cheaper than Hops. First centre mid we've got is Zinchenko, who is new to the league. He actually starts off as a cam, but I kind of felt like he looked like a relatively complete player. A little bit attacking for a centre mid, but overall, he's got those 4-star skills, and I decided that passing would massively help as far as the central midfielders go. Next player we've got is a player that is Vajinovic, who is a player that I actually predicted would go down to a silver. I mean, I predicted. One of the people on my channel told me that he would probably go down to a silver, but very nice looking card. He's got over 60 in every stat, and then he's got 80 passing. He's 6'1" as well. Very, very tasty card, to be honest. No complaints, really. Cam, we've got Hachin Mastor, who I'm going to talk about quite a lot in the video. He's gone up a little bit, as far as I'm aware. I think he was 67 last year. He's got 71 pace, 75 dribbling, only 16 defending. His stamina is horrendous. Like, after every game, I was having to put a stamina card on him. But he's got 60 passing and 61 shooting. As I say, I'll talk about him a little bit more in the video. The first player on the attack is Rashishka. Is it Rashishka? Rashika is probably the way to pronounce it, but he's got 90 pace, 80 dribbling, 69 shooting, 65 passing, 62 physical. He's got 4-star weak foot, only 3-star skill moves, which is a little bit disappointed again, but he's very, very good in game. He's very fast, and the striker I decided to use was Unal, who is a bit of a fan favourite on things like foothead and stuff. He's got 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. He's been progressing steadily through the years, and he's just really consistent. I actually really enjoyed this card. He might not have any particularly standout stats. Obviously, the 71 shooting is very nice, but when you're looking at the rest of his stats, it doesn't look anything particularly special, but I loved him in game. And Sam Larsson is a player who I've really enjoyed for a few years now. He's finally a silver player, after I think last year he was a really low-rated gold, possibly a 75, but he's got that 82 dribbling, which you can really feel in game. He's got that 69 shooting, 69 passing, and 78 pace, which feels a little bit faster in game. 2-star weak foot is a little bit noticeable, as he, you can really feel when he shoots with his left foot, but his right foot is very good, and that's the team, guys. That's the team there. Obviously, you could go in a lot of different ways with the Eredivisie, but that's the team that I've come up with. And as with all these squad builders, guys, obviously as informs come out and stuff, I'll revisit a lot of these teams anyway. Anyway, let's get into talking about it. So, defensively, as I said when I was talking about some of the individual players, the right-hand side of my defence, St. Just and Johansson, did leave quite a few gaps, if I'm being totally honest, and there was a couple of games where I took a real beating. I think I lost 3-1 and 4-2, so I was really conceding a few goals with this team, which is something that's happening to me a little bit at the moment. I'm still not doing that well defensively, but I'm getting there. But as I say, that right-hand side of the defence wasn't the greatest. The left-hand side, however, was very, very strong. I really felt like Sanchez was a really complete defender, very tall, very fast, very good on the ground, very good in the air, which is something you really want. Very, very good defender indeed. Central midfielders. I would say that I would say they were a little bit too attacking, and maybe because of the the lack of sort of defenders staying in their position. I could have done with a really strong central defensive midfielder to sort of tighten up that defence. But overall, Vujinovic was very good at passing. I can't complain about him at all. The striker Unal was very, very good. I really felt like from distance he was very capable. He could possibly play in a sort of central forward role, maybe even at cam, because his passing was pretty decent, to be honest. Very good in the air, won a couple of headers for me and stuff like that. But yeah, very, very decent. My wingers were very good. I really enjoyed that sort of wing play in this team, which is good because I haven't been enjoying that 4-3-3 formation at all. But then we kind of come to the disappointing part of the team, and it's the part I was most excited about in Hachem Mastor. I really was very disappointed with him this year. It might be that he'll grow on me, or maybe in another formation he'll flourish a bit more, but he was so weak that I'll talk about his positives first. His passing and his shooting were actually felt a little bit better than maybe his card stats suggest. Other than sometimes with his shots they would sort of p-roll towards the goal, which was worrying. But passing was pretty solid, to be honest. Long range passing was very nice. I really felt like I could pick up the ball and sort of spread it quite nicely. But the thing you want him for, those 5-star skill moves and those dribbling, he's so weak. It's so hard to really get any sort of runs together, because anytime he gets touched, he's gone. He's completely lost the track. He has completely lost where he was going, and it's very hard, in my opinion, to really skill with Mastor, which is so disappointing because I really enjoyed him last year, and I really feel like maybe strength is more important this year than it was last year, which is kind of a big factor in why I maybe don't like Mastor as much as last year, even though his rating has gone up. But overall, the team was very, very good. Was it very good? No, it was good. It was very nice attacking, but I think the holes in the defence, I think maybe I would have played a 4-3-3, that I can't remember which one it is. Is it 4-3-3-2, where you've got the one CDM, and I'd have like a nice big strong CDM to sort of like shore up that defence a little bit. And to be honest, I might swap out St. Just as well, because he pushes forward much more than I would really like him to, as much as he probably is a bit of a fan favourite amongst people. But anyway, guys, let me know in the comments below if you've enjoyed the video. Have you used any Eredivisie players yet? Is there any Eredivisie players that you would have put in this team? Let me know, because as I say, I'm going to revisit all the leagues and nations. But who is the best silver striker you have used so far on FIFA 17? I would love to know in the comments below as the end chat. So yeah, leave a comment. If you like silver content, subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Cheers for watching, guys. Thanks.